What's going on, everybody? Jeff here for another episode of Dinner and Beer, and today we're going to be making Kickin Chicken Nachos. They are going to be scrumdiddlyumptious, and you are going to love them, all right? So whether you're planning a football party, a basketball party, any kind of playoff party, whatever you're planning, have these at your next event, or just have them for dinner. All right, so that's what I'm doing tonight. It's actually the NBA playoffs, the Warriors versus Toronto, and so I'm going to plop myself down in front of the TV and hopefully watch the Warriors tie the series up. Right now, Toronto leads the series 2-1, so I'm hoping that my Warriors can make a little bit of a comeback, and let's see what happens. It's been a good series so far. Let me know what you think if you're a basketball fan. What do you think about the series? All right, so here are the ingredients that you're going to need for your Kickin Chicken Nachos. All right, you're going to need some chicken, obviously. You are going to need some black olives. You're going to need some jalapenos, some diced red onion, some diced tomatoes. I used Roma tomatoes for these, and I chopped up 3 of those. I'm using some Frank's RedHot wing sauce here. All right, I'm using some pepper jack cheese, some Mexican blend cheese, and we've got some Colby Jack. All right, you can use just the Mexican style and some Monterey Jack if you can find it. We've got some real bacon pieces. I'm going to be using 2.5 ounce packs of those. We've got some ranch dressing. You can use blue cheese if you like it. And we've got some tortilla chips, okay? And as always, the recipe is going to be down below. You'll find all of the ingredients and all of the step-by-step instructions on what you're going to need to do, all right? So, before we jump into cooking, I forgot a couple things. We're gonna need some cilantro at the end, and we're gonna need some melted butter. You also need some cooking spray, just to spray on your full line pan, so that the nachos don't stick to anything, okay? All right, so before we dive into putting these Kickin Chicken Nachos together, what we need to do is talk about today's beer, all right? So, went and got my growler refilled. Yes, this is a 64-ounce growler of some of the most tastiest beer on the planet, and it's from Smoky Mountain Brewery. All right, so you can find Smoky Mountain Brewery at Calhoun's restaurants, and they also have their own independent chains, okay? So, I got a Cherokee Red Ale. Let's fill this bad boy up. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it tastes like, all right? All right, pour. Woo! Let's stop right there. All right. So you can see it has a nice red golden color to it there. It is really, really dark, and it is really, really heavy, but it is going to go perfect with these nachos, okay? So let's take our first sip here. I think I just died and went to heaven. All right, so like I said, it's a Cherokee Red Ale, okay? It has a really unique taste. Can't quite put my finger on exactly what it tastes like, but if you like ales, you're going to love this Cherokee Red Ale. And like I said, you can pick this up at any of the Calhoun's locations. I got mine at Calhoun's on the river here in Knoxville, Tennessee. But if you have Calhoun's in your area or Smoky Mountain Brewery, definitely pick yourself up some Cherokee Red Ale. You can order it right there in the restaurant. You can drink it pint for pint, or you can get yourself a growler as well to take to go. I think they also sell 6-packs, so definitely check them out. Check out this Cherokee Red Ale. All right, so enough talking. Let's start cooking. All right, so the first thing that we're going to need to do is add in about 1/4 cup of ranch dressing. All right, so I'm just going to throw that into the bowl there. That might be a little bit much, but it's all good. We like ranch dressing, don't we? All right, then we're going to add our melted butter and just throw that on in there. All right, and then we are going to add in our Frank's RedHot wing sauce. Okay, So let's throw that in there. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our chicken. We shredded this chicken up. So what I did was I baked this chicken, then I shredded it. You can boil yours, you can grill it, however is easiest for you to shred it. But I baked this chicken. I actually cheated and had a couple pieces. It is absolutely delicious. All right, so we're going to throw that in there. You want to use about 4 breasts. I use 4 small breasts. You can use, about 4 breasts, as long as you have about 2 cups. All right, then we're just going to toss it in this sauce here. All right, we're going to kind of toss it a little extra because we want to make sure the sauce is all mixed up. Okay, woo, look at that. Man, I'll tell you what, guys. This stuff smells delicious already. I mean, it looks out of this world good. Let's just break you off a little piece here. Look at that. Woo! All right, so you've got your buffalo sauce, you've got your butter, and you've got your ranch. I'm just going to kind of stir this around here a little bit. All right, that is going to be good enough for us for now. All right, so what we need to do next, let's just let those rest right there. You chill, don't go anywhere, all right? Don't go anywhere. All right, we're going to take our pan and we're going to lightly coat it with some olive oil spray. All right, that's good enough. And then we're going to put our chips. Got to have the chips. Oh yeah, spill out on there, baby. Woo, chips everywhere. All right, now probably for this recipe, one bag of regular size, about 13-ounce Tostitos chips would work for you. Use whatever kind of chips you want. Just fill your baking pan pretty good. All right, just evenly spread them out. Make sure you've got some everywhere because you've got plenty of ingredients to put on top of them, okay? All right, here we go. And we want our ingredients on everything. All right, whew, I'm thirsty already. Who's thirsty? Let's cheers. Let's do a cheers real quick. All right, now let's take our tomatoes and we're just going to spread those everywhere. Spread tomatoes, red tomatoes. Woo! That's a good song. It's going to be a #1 hit as soon as I release the album. All right, got the red tomatoes. We've got some red onion. We're going to spread that out everywhere here. All right, woo! This is looking good already. I could just eat this. I love tomatoes and onions. I don't know how many other tomato and onion lovers are out there, but if you're anything like me, you could probably just take these chips and just eat them like they are. All right, got all those out there now. All right, let's throw some black olives on here. We're going to spread those everywhere. These are sliced black olives. Got to make sure they're everywhere. All right, spread them, spread them, spread them. All right, now we're going to throw our jalapenos on. And then we are going to throw our bacon on next. Try not to overdo it here with the jalapenos, in case anybody don't like jalapenos. All right, so there we go. We've got our jalapenos. Now we've got our bacon. So like I said, I'm just using these bacon pieces here. You can cook you up a pack if you want to, do whatever, but these are just going to save you so much time. Okay, so much time, so much less hassle. All right, so I'm going to use 2 packs of these. All right. Woo, look at that. Man. These are some good looking sexy nachos right here. I'll tell you what, I would take these nachos out on a date in a heartbeat. All right, next we are going to put our chicken, okay? So we're just going to evenly distribute our chicken throughout our nacho plane here. I'm telling you, these are nachos that are just screaming, put me in front of a TV and make me watch basketball. That's what these nachos are right here. They're just begging for it. Make me watch the playoffs. Make me watch the playoffs, Daddy. Oh, might have went too far there. All right, well, ain't no editing that part out. All right, that's how good these nachos look. Okay, let's get our chicken all spread out. I hope you can see this, because if you can't, you're missing one hell of a show. I'll tell you what. Woo! Man. All right. Okay. Now we've got our chicken all spread out here. Okay, it's time for some cheese. Let's just go ahead and dump this sauce all over the place here. Oh yeah, sauce it up. Woo! Okay, now let's go with some cheese. All right, let's throw our Mexican cheese on. And just throw as much cheese as you want on. I actually have the specific directions down below, but when it comes to cheese, really, can you overdo it? I don't know if you can. All right, next we are going to throw on some pepper jack cheese here. I'm just going to sprinkle that kind of throughout. And if you want to, if you're only using a couple of cheeses, just go ahead and combine them in a bowl. That way you can just evenly distribute them all at one time. But it really don't matter. There's no rules when it comes to nachos. All right, look at this. Man, I'll tell you what, this is a big mound of nachos right here. This is a grown man's meal. It's too bad I'm the only grown man eating this meal. There's two women eating this meal with me, but I guarantee they'll eat some of you guys. Woo, first I got Call Me Daddy nachos, and now I got Eat Out nachos. Woo. It's a heck of a show. Hide your kids. All right. So now we've got all three of our cheeses on there. We've got a ton of cheese. These are going to be so dang good. All right. Now let me give you a shot of what all this looks like. I don't know how good you can see it, but let's see it. Woo! Man. Move out of the way, Bo. Nachos. All right. So let's pop these bad boys in the oven. We've got the oven preheated at 400 degrees. We're going to put these nachos in the oven for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to take them out. The cheese, we want the cheese to melt, kind of turn brown a little bit, and then they're going to be ready to throw on a plate and eat. All right. So let's pop these bad boys in the oven right now. All right, 10 minutes is up. All right, so let's take our nachos out and see what we're working with. Woo-hoo, nachos! Looky here. Woo, fresh out of the oven. All right, so let's put these bad boys down and let me show you how to finish these things off right, okay? So what we need to do is we got to take our ranch or blue cheese, whatever you decide. You do what you want to do. You do you. Do you, boo-boo. All right. Then we're going to drizzle this ranch all over these nachos here. All right. Now we are going to take our cilantro and we're just going to pick it up like this here. And we're going to sprinkle it all over our nachos. Looky there, looky there. Woo, what a masterpiece this is. Man, I'm telling you what, you make this for your friends, you make this for your family, they're going to move in and marry you. I'm telling you what, if you're a single woman out there, this is the quickest way to get to a guy's heart right here. You make this right here and turn on the playoffs, that dude might not never leave. All right? Boom. Just like that. All right? So, let me bring you over here with me. Let me just take this right here. Looky there. Woo! How you going to get much better than that? I'll tell you what, that is nacho goodness right there. Nacho goodness. Woo! Man, I'll tell you what, I made this in a little small kitchen. So, no matter what size kitchen you're in, let me put this camera in here. No matter what size kitchen you're in, no matter what you're working with, no matter if you're the average cook or you're an expert, if you follow what I just showed you, you are going to be able to make your very own Kickin Chicken Nachos. All right, so let's scoop some of these bad boys up, put them on a plate, and let's show you how good these things are. Let's scoop them up, scoop them up. Woo! Might want to take a small scoop. I'm going to take a big scoop. Look how cheesy these things are. Woo! We put some cheese on these things. All right. There we go, if we can get the cheese apart. All right. And scoop them up again. Come over here, nachos. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Whoop, there goes some in the floor. All right, one more time. Let's get us a whole plate of nachos here. We got to watch the game. It's game time. There we go. All right, looky there. We've got all of our ingredients all in one spot. We've got our nachos. We've got some good looking stuff on this plate right here. All right, so that is it. I mean, it literally will take you about 10 minutes to put this together, 10 minutes to bake it. You can have this done and ready for the game in about 30 minutes. So if you're on a time squeeze, if you're on a budget, whatever you're on, this is a fast and easy recipe that everyone is going to love. No matter if it's game time, no matter if it's dinner time, no matter what time it is, it's always the right time for nachos, okay? So enjoy your nachos. Thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to check out the Cherokee Red Ale from Smoky Mountain Brewing Company. You can go to a Calhoun's, you can go to a Smoky Mountain Brewery, get you some if you've got one in your area. It is well worth it and you're going to love it, all right? So that's it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Dinner and Beer. I'm going to see you next time. Thank you. Everyone is going to love, no matter if it's game time, no matter if it's dinner time, no matter what time it is, it's always the right time for nachos, okay? So enjoy your nachos. Thank you so much for tuning in, and don't forget to check out the Cherokee Red Ale from Smoky Mountain Brewing Company. You can go to a Calhoun's, you can go to a Smoky Mountain Brewery, get you some if you've got one in your area. It is well worth it and you're going to love it, all right? So that's it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Dinner and Beer. I'm going to see you next time. Thank you. Woo! Oh my God, that's good.
Can't wait to try.
hot as a motherfucker though. I mean, not hot, but spicy.
It's spicy.
Mm-hmm.